Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Today, I'm gonna rate Cat, but in Rust. The problem is, on the previous stream I was trying to start doing my end-to-end encryption cloud storage. And I felt like I'm not ready for Rust as for now. Like I used it in the past, but it seems like it just doesn't feel the same. So yeah, first of all, let's do cargo init here. Right, so what do we need to create a cat? So basically just read the content of the file and output it. So it's IO, right? Read the file. Actually, I can do it this way. Like that. Of course, reading a file in Rust is a common task, and the standard library provides excellent, safe, and efficient ways to do it. The key is to handle potential errors, as file operations can fail for many reasons. Okay, here are the most common methods, starting with the simplest and moving to the more advanced techniques. Nice. The easiest way, read the entire file to stream. Okay, let's do it, I guess. So what do I use? std IO, right? Yeah, and stdfs. Path, okay, let's do the path. So here I'll create new folder. Tests, I don't know. Let's create new file here. Some .kmd. Some text here. Good. Let's return the result, right? Okay, so it's empty. So it's either error or nothing, right? That's what does it mean? A specialized result type for IO operations. This type is broadly used across. Okay, this type is generally used to avoid writing out IO error. You mean like, okay, directly as a direct mapping to result. Okay. That pass, let's do it. Let's hardcode it. Sum.md. Good. Byte contents. Pass. Read to stream pass. Okay. To stream. But why do we use IO? Oh, okay, it's because of this. What's wrong with it? Smash types. Expected to num. Fountain. Oh. I mean, you have to return okay. Okay. And here. That's how it works, right? Doesn't implement display because it's an error. I have to unwrap it. Okay, maybe I should. Actually, it's fine, right? It's fine. Let's do cargo run. Is it possible? Yes, it is. Unwrap error volume. No such file directory. Fuck, my bad. Cargo run. Wow, it works, it works, it works. Nice. Let's. What are we doing next? We have to prompt. Yeah. So yeah. So I have to make the best dynamic, right? That's the main point. How am I doing that? argc, argv, right, in Rust. Wait. File open. Right. Okay. Rust argc arg arguments in Rust, I guess. Still arguments in Rust. Clap. No, I don't want create. Tilde clap. Wait. Clap. Okay. Method 1, the standard library. Env args. Okay, nice. Env args collect equals. Okay, so we define this as a vector of strings equals env args. Is that how it works? Wait, no, wait. Huh? Okay. Dot collect. So what does it return? Args. Okay, interesting. And what is args? Inner args.os. Okay, interesting. Args.os. Sys args. Okay. Let's go deeper. What is args? Iter vec into iter os string. Okay, what is os string? Vector into iter. Okay, I mean, I guess I have an understanding what iter is. Os string buff, inner buff. Vec. Okay, so it's mostly like a string, right? It's just some specialized type of string. Iter type. Okay. Makes sense. And why do we do collect? So we can get vector, right? Yeah. So it's like it's a method on the iterator. Nice. So we got the args. I don't actually I think I don't need to collect it, right? So what do we do? Actually, let's leave it as it is. I want to keep it simple. We got the arguments. The very first argument is the name of the program, right? On the 0 index. Args 0. Actually, you know what I can do? Just do it this way. Path equals args 1 if args dot len doesn't equal. Do I want more than one argument? Probably not, right? What if I like specify several arguments? I don't want it to ignore like other arguments. Probably, yeah, I would want to print an error. I want it to be strict. On the other hand, maybe I can just like print several files at the same time. Doesn't sound bad. Okay, let's do it len of 1 now too, right? Return error. Should be only one argument. can be accepted. Huh? Is match types considering expected error? Huh? Oh, I have to define an error. Is it time to use this error? Because it's create code. Okay, let's do it this way. Rust errors. Error handling. Rust result. Okay, result. Use std num parse int error. Okay, but how do I define my own errors? Multiple error types. Huh? Huh? Result. Map for result. Multiply, print, okay. There is no error definition here, right? It just takes the error from std. Rust define error. Result. Double error. Wow, it's so difficult. So I have to implement display for it. Double first, print. Is this error? Hello, Faris. Hello. 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 I'm doing serious Rust programming here. Really serious. Just keep in mind. It's really serious. This error. I need this error. Let's add it. Cargo. Add this. Is it called this error? Yeah, it's this error. Nice. Now it's gonna be much easier. Yesterday I saw silence in the title. I just closed the mouth. Honestly, yesterday's stream was kinda bad. It doesn't feel good. Like, it was so overwhelming. So the problem is, I started doing this, my idea, you probably know about it, right? Was I telling about you? Was you reading this in my diary? So it's just basically end-to-end encrypted cloud storage as a service, right? So basically just like, you have these blobs in a cloud, which like end-to-end encrypted. And the main service is like cloud storage, but also it's gonna be an SDK of thin methods, which will allow you to like use this cloud storage for any application as a backend, right? And it's just, rather I'm getting ultra productive out of nowhere in terms of ideas. So you also have this like insane amount of ideas, and you just can't implement them. Yeah, so like I came up with this idea. It sounds like so cool, so great, and I started doing it yesterday. And fuck, I was stuck only on authentication. It was so bad. And like the problem is, I was using like a ready to use package for authentication, and I still couldn't figure it out. Do you know about this OPEC authentication? OPEC. It's so fucking hard. Maybe that's me, right? Maybe that's me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But damn, I just can't proceed it, right? And as far as I know, OPEC is probably the way to go for me, because it allows me to verify the password without server ever knowing about the password, right? So like server doesn't see a password even once, which I believe is important if I'm doing some like end-to-end encrypted stuff, right? I had the idea to make real cloud as in software and not just renting some dumbass computer. I had The idea to make real cloud? What do you mean? What do you mean real cloud? Isn't it like, huh? Huh? Are you like, does it mean like, you're just claiming that we are not using real cloud? I'm kinda confused. Pop in red error. What do you think about this name? What do you think about this name for us? So I'm writing cat, right? Like terminal cat, this one, right? But in Rust, so it's red. What do you think? I think it's genius name, and like it couldn't be better, to be honest. Yes, we aren't using real cloud. We are just renting computers in a building we will never see. Yeah, but like, isn't this how it's supposed to be? How can you like? Do you see like literally connect to the cloud, like compute on the water vapors or something? I don't get it. I don't want it to be rented. So you want like self-hosted cloud, isn't it? Well, that's what you mean, or like, isn't it like a solves problem? I mean, or maybe no. I don't get it. I just don't get it. First, you'll need to try hard to explain it to me, honestly. Derive error debug. Derive error debug. Nice. Just like that. Let's define some errors. Why is it errored? It should be error. Disconnect reaction unknown. Okay. Run amount. Why is it capital first? It should. Oh, is it capital first? Because it's a type, right? Yeah, it's a type, so it's capital first. Makes sense. Huh? Doesn't implement a display. Oh, give me a moment. Run amount of arguments. Args, I guess. Error. Can I just like, I guess I can't. Run amount of arguments. Paris, are you ignoring me, or like are you writing about your idea? Pepe said. Run amount of arguments. No, I was writing the huge. Okay. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm patient. Hopefully you copied it before reading. I'm just trying to clarify it. Okay. Okay, now this one is fixed and I can just return it, right? So I'm doing red error. It is like run amount of arguments. It doesn't work? The fuck you mean? Oh, it's because IO error. No, that's not what I want. Wait. Expected in wait, isn't it? Shouldn't it be an error? Wait. Wait. Source optional if field name is source. How do I print it? Do I just return it? It should work, right? So I can do red error, but will it like count as an error? Doesn't seem so. Main has invalid return type red error. Consider using a result. And here I'm doing red error, isn't it? Fuck, what have I done? Is it how it works? No, it doesn't. Supplied generic argument. Like real cloud is intent driven, not just run by Amazon or Google to make profit. Huh? Like real cloud is intent driven, not just run. Faris, I have a problem. I mean, I understand that like AWS or like Google Cloud, they're like money driven, right? But like Def instead of just managing the infra, he declares intent. But how do you do that? Like, can you give me an example? I mean, it sounds interesting, but I struggle to imagine it. I'm I'm too fucking hard in this like AWS mentality. Result. It's not resulting. Result is not resulting. Red error. Please just work. Fuck. How do you? I feel error. Invalid error. Oh, actually? What's the problem to call it just error? Will it be a problem? It should not be, right? Error. Probably gonna be a problem, right? Fuck. Okay, how do I do that? Result. Okay, error. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Calm down. Return. Am I stupid? Faris, do you know Rust? Faris, do you know Rust? I need someone who knows Rust. Actually, why am I even like real? How do I return custom error from main function made with this error crate? Yeah, that's how we do in this age, isn't it? That's how it should be, I guess. Why am I not centered? Am I centered? Fuck, why am I moving? What's the... Oh, it's getting way too light there, and camera just doesn't work good. Like traditional, it just runs this container on M5 large in US East 1. Poor US East 1. With 2 vCPUs and 4 GB of RAM. Yeah, it's resource based, but intent based is like, I want my service to be in the EU, complaint with GDPR, respond in less than 100 milliseconds, and cost less than €50 a day. Prove it runs that way. You're asking me for too much. You have to explain my project and help with Rust. Okay, you don't need to help with Rust. I can manage it. Maybe. Actually, sounds kinda interesting, but I don't know. I would rather be able to choose hardware by myself, right? So like, what I'm understanding is like, you're not defining the hardware, you're just defining the outcome, right? So like, I want the latency to be later than this. I want be able to store like this amount of data or something like that, right? Maybe. But also, how are you gonna implement it? Like, if we're talking about latency, what if the code is just so bad you can't do it fast? Like, if you're using Node.js, right? As far as I know, cold start is just so bad, there's always gonna be big latency. If you're like doing if you're not running Node.js like 24/7, right? If you have to spin it up every time. But like, yeah. CLI error. Result. Oh, it was that simple? No actual freaking way. So we're doing result, then we define OK type, and then we define error type. Passing, I guess. Nice. Yeah, it makes so much sense. And here I return error, and inside of it is gonna be red error. Yay, it works. Cannot move out of index to extreme. Move occurs because Huawei has TypeString which doesn't implement the copy trait. I know one cool trick from Rust. Just always use clone. The current cloud make you pick hardware because you can't trust abstraction. So you're creating Kubernetes as a service, but like with built-in hardware options. Am I getting it right or wrong? Or have I confused? How do you say it? Have I misunderstood everything once again? You can still pick hardware yourself, but so it's not Kubernetes, or is it? Is it Kubernetes or not, Faris? Are you inventing KTs on your own hardware? I mean, if so, it sounds cool. If not, who knows? Maybe it's even cooler. I got Pest. Actually, I don't want to clone. I want to understand how I can do it without cloning it, right? So I got Arcs, and I have to borrow it, right? Yay! I'm a Rust developer. I'm borrowing scenes. I'm a Rust developer. I'm 5 minutes away from becoming a Rust developer. Okay, nice. So here, I guess at this point I can run it. Red. Cargo. Run. Error, run amount of arcs. Oh, by the way, wait, fuck. Why? Wait, what? It should give the text, isn't it? Huh? Wait, what? Error. Okay, good. And here, we return what? Okay. Where's error? Read, map error, CLI error, file read. Okay. Run app. Run app result. Okay, but how do I print it? Error, file read. Okay, here I get everything. Improving the output of end user. Main. Oh, that's how I should do it. Okay, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Let's do it this way. Tests. SumMD. It works! It works! It works! Unused. Okay. It works, Faris! It's a cat! It's a cat! It's a cat! It's a rat! I would rather say. GG. I guess this is. So, I'm the greatest developer ever lived on this planet, right? 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 Call me John Carmack from this yeah, fuck, it's so hard to speak. Why is it so hard to speak? Why am I Russian so hard? Why I... You're not Terry, brother. I'm John Carmack, this is the idol. How do you... Is it Carmack? Probably this way, right? Yeah. What a photo! There are so many cool photos of him. Why they chose this one? Like, look at this photo. He's so handsome here. Why this one? Looks like you. I don't know. Was it affirmation or like or the opposite? Looks like you but old. Okay. I need glasses. How old is he? 55? Actually, he looks pretty good for 55, not gonna lie. Like, let's be honest. He doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so let's forget about this for now. Let's move here and find ways for improvement, right? So first of all, I want several arguments. I mean, he reaches sleep. I mean, there are like examples of rich people who doesn't look good, right? it's not like I'm gonna show you these examples right now, but there definitely are such examples, right? I mean, it's cool if you're rich, but like, you can't like, with the point you become rich, you can't just like start eating healthier automatically, right? It just doesn't work this way. Like, you still have to have some like put some effort and have some dedication to eat healthy, right? And I believe eating healthy is probably one of the biggest factors of looking good at the old age. We're just gonna body shame random rich people. No, I will not. I never body shame people. Don't say that first. Don't say that. What I was thinking about, yeah. So arcs. Let's do it this way, less than 2, right? And from this point, I got all the arcs. What are we doing? I don't collect it, I got the iter. So it's gonna be arcs iter. I want to remove this, because I have no idea what type is it actually. Iterator. Iterator. Is that how it works? Strings. It doesn't work. Expected type found rate. Huh? Faris. The fuck is that, Faris? Can you explain it? Implements not about rate. Dean? The fuck is it? Is it like a pointer? But overall, my project is to build the first clouds that can prove cryptographically where and how your code actually run. So it's like blockchain cloud. Blockchain-based cloud sounds kind of cool. We can call crypto. For the fuck is that? It doesn't show. Wait, it doesn't show because because Automote held a message for a reach that aggression allow will post it to chat. First, I'm gonna allow it so you're gonna be ashamed, right? So now everyone can see. Fuck, it's not visible on my stream because of the restream. Oh, you repeated it, yeah. So, no, it's okay. It's okay. now it's fine. Now everyone knows what kind of person you are. Okay, that sounded way too aggressive. What's wrong with blockchain? Let's be honest. Like, is there like technically anything wrong with blockchain? Don't you think like blockchain is one of the most like coolest and beautiful algorithms that was invented, right? It's like just people like just people. You know, it's not the blockchain. It's just people. Like you can't argue I'm wrong. Just do crypto program, right? How's it called? Crypto advertisement product, right? Just don't call any crypto bros, right? And everything's gonna be fine. But blockchain isn't what I'm trying to build. Fuck, everything ruined. First, if it's not a blockchain, you're doomed. I'm not gonna lie, if it's not a blockchain, you're doomed. You know, like, that's something that I accepted myself, right? So like everything I write is just doomed, and I just okay with that, and you have to accept it the same, right? Just the goal is to prove that we aren't a shitty company that just running your code for money. And who you are, then. Let's remove shitty and like say what is wrong about this description about you. Variable arcs. What the fuck is this? Should have snake case. Oh, I see. Why am I so unfocused? It was clearly like the answer was in front of my eyes. Why I was skipping it? Arcs iter. So what I'm doing here. Can I do arcs iter.len? Oh, I can, right? I can, nice. Iter. Nice. Let's move on. Let's do arcs for arcs. Is this how you do it? Probably not, right? It's while. While argseater dot next. Advances the iterator and returns the next value. Arc. Is that how you do it? You might have meant to use pattern. Okay. While let arc. Good. Good. Nothing is morally wrong. Everyone wants money, but it's just structurally broken. The problem isn't that make money, it is that they make money by making you trust them blindly. How do I say it? Like, it's not like you're wrong, it's just that I don't have particular examples, right? Every cloud provider is gonna hide the real execution layer. But like, what do you mean like execution layer? What do you want to SSH in your PC? Is that what you mean? But isn't it gonna be like self-hosted at this point, like VPS? I don't see, like, I see what you're saying about is like, here we have cloud and here we have VPS and you have one something in the middle, right? And I just don't like understand it. Where your code run, how it's moved, what hardware is here used. It's okay. But what it gives you? And can't you like, I mean, where your code run, how it's moved. Okay, actually it's kinda sweet kind of metrics. These are kind of sweet kind of metrics. Not gonna lie, like I would want to occasionally look if on which US servers my code executes, right? But like, if it's the main selling point, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just like do a solid cloud, right? And then it's gonna make sense, and this like is gonna be on top, maybe. Okay, I'm getting arcs. I'm getting arcs. Forrest, I'm getting arcs. Remember this. Remember this one. Oh, first of all, arc, iter next, and it's probably, oh, it's skip, right? That should be something like skip. Yep. One. Is that how you do it? Skip, while, next, back, huh? Skip, one. Good. Then what are we doing here? Is something like that. Actually it's paths. Not gonna lie. Paths. Just like that. Why do I... Huh? The fuck? Argseater. Cannot mutate immutable variable argseater. The fuck you mean mutate? Oh. Oh fuck, it happens. Forrest, it happens. I'm getting problems. World Checker doesn't love me. It wants to kill me. I don't get how one of the most important things people don't care about it. I mean, how can I use it, right? Like, I'm not sure like how it's gonna be useful to me, right? Proof alone isn't a product, so you are right, that can be the selling point, but we aren't selling proof, we are selling control. Compliance and predictability. Okay. First, you're writing sentences in like weird way which I can't understand. Like, proof alone isn't a product. Can you please use commas, please, man, please? I can't. Like, you know, I struggle to read scenes. You know, like I have to like put time to, like, unironically I can read the book, right? Like during my commute when I go to work and back, I always just read a book in the tram, in the metro or something. Right? And I, like, unironically, I have these moments when I read the same paragraph 10th time, right? 10 times. And like, for 11th time, I just like, fuck, I forget to understand it, right? So like, I'm reading it, but I don't understand it, right? No, not like, fuck. I forget to just like pay attention to what I read, right? So like I just read and words just come through my head. They just don't stay there, and it's just yep. You can verify latency, region, and security guarantees themselves. What are these security guarantees? And can't you verify latency on something like AWS? AWS? I will call just AWS, I don't care. Cannot mutate immutable variable. The fuck you mean? Who mutates it? No one mutates it. No one mutates it. What are you saying? The trait bound sref is not satisfied. Required for option string to implement sref. The fuck you're saying? It's let's see what I have here. All any by ref. Next. It doesn't work. The fuck. Don't say that, please. It still doesn't work. Faris, the fuck is that? Faris. It's so funny. Like every time nothing works, I'll just call you out, Faris. It's gonna like you're gonna be responsible for all the problems I have. Not gonna lie. I'm sorry about that, but it's how it's gonna be. Cannot mutate immutable variable args either path. The trait bound option string as ref is not satisfied. The trait as ref is not okay. What the fuck? Give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay. So all any by ref chain cloned. I don't want to clone it. Compare, collect, copy it, count, cycle. What's the difference between clone and copy it? If you don't cut the stream before, I can. I can. How long have I been streaming? 40 minutes? I think I'll stream for at least 20 more minutes. Hopefully. Collect, copy it, count, cycle, enumerate. A queue. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm going to do? Fix it, please, someone, just come. Okay, no, I have to. Do I don't understand the problem. Cannot mutate immutable variable. But where do I mutate it? Is it because I'm passing it in? I'm gonna focus real quick and I'll be back. Sure. Like, it's fine, first. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay. Path. Read to string. I can't. Fuck, can I? Please. Oh, oh, wait. I turn it off? No way. Oh, yeah. Could you please explain following error and following error? It's enough, I guess. Res. Yeah. Actually, you know what I can do? Just like that. Wait, actually it seems to be better here. The trait sref pass is not implemented for option string. Required a bound introduced by this call. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not better. I still don't get it. Let's ask. 0.7. Go. Hey, hello, Vivax Dev. Hello, man. How are you doing? How you came here? I always wonder how people are coming to my stream because I wonder how they can find me. It's basically saying it can't convert Wow, it's a Rust dev in my chat. It's a Rust dev in my chat. Wow. Man, you gotta stay here. You gotta stay here. At least for a month, please. I have to get it done. It's basically saying I cannot convert option string into a path. Oh, it's an option, so I have to do it this way, right? How you do it? How do I? There is or else in Zeek. Oh, I have or else here too. Oh wait, what if I? How do I want? What if I like want to end the cycle if it's not? If it's none, right? If it's null. What is it? It's none probably in Rust, right? Which makes sense. What would you do in the none case? Just search the software category for Rust. You just like your search. If like, fuck, how do I speak English? Well, that's what while let loop lets you do. While let, yes, like I'm here. Why it doesn't work? Wait, I don't get it. I still don't get it. It's not this fight. sref. What is sref? Isn't it like this, right? While this pattern matches do this, yep. So maybe you can find a more restrictive pattern. Is there like some method? Next, back, inspect, enumerate? No. Wait, listen. I got next. Oh. Can I like do several conditions? I should be able to, right? Pass doesn't. Wait, what the fuck I'm doing? Is that how you do it? No, I can't. Only one condition in while? No, actually, no, I don't believe it. Wait, is it really? Okay, let's complete it. Pass not equal none. And it's probably option none, right? No? I feel so stupid. You can, but again, you can use pattern method here instead. While let some. Oh, it makes so much sense. Wait. Yeah, so I'm get. Yeah. Wait. No, I don't get it. Wait a minute. So I'm basically just doing some, right? So it's just like if it's none, it will just not assign it, right? It's like it adds a condition that the return should be something, right? Argsitter cannot mutate immutable variables. What the fuck you're saying? Okay, it's probably another. Oh, my bad. It's probably another problem. Let's do it. Yeah, cannot borrow as mute. Oh, it says me what to do. It says me what to do. Nice. Argsitter. Wait, why is it mutating actually? It's because it's iterator, right? So it's like it changes the counter, and because of that, it mutates. Is that what happens? Which basically says while this value matches the pattern, some paths do this. Okay. Okay, good. This is exactly it. It has to keep track of which element is next. Okay, so then I guess there is no other way to but make it mutable, right? Borrow of moved value. Please. No, it doesn't work. Value borrowed here after. Oh, is that? No, wait. Take a look at the signature of skip. Is it self without ampersand? So it's like it's not borrowing it, but it's consuming it, right? That's the problem. Can I? Is there like a way to fix it? Skip. It feels so funny. Why, Max? You just you just came like a few minutes ago and you were like teaching Rust. It's just, I don't know, it's so funny. Did you notice what it returned? Skip self. What is skip? Wait. Iter n. And it returns that skips over n elements of iter. This struct is created by the skip method on iterator C is a wait, no, wait, I mean also it, okay, so let me think. So I get the skip which contains self, right? So it returns with I. Fuck. So it returns skip new self end, right? Yeah. So we go here and it returns iter. I is like for iter, right? So I have iter and size. What is size actually? And it's the amount of skipped. Yeah. You know what I think I would rather do? Next. Yay, it works! Do I have, will it return it, right? It's probably option. Yeah, it's gonna, why doesn't it return it actually? Wait. Oh, because I have semicolon here, right? Yeah, that's the reason. So here it returns it because there is no semicolon. Okay, makes sense. Nice. Skip consumes the iterator and returns a new one. That one of the, yeah. So like the other way would be to like, right? That's what skip one, and I probably have to like, can I access the inside of iterator? Can I? Also, it's like basically an iterator. I can't mismatch type arcs, skip arcs. Is there like something unwrap? No, there's no such thing. The other is let mute arcs iter. Also, I have to redefine it. But it's not gonna, it's gonna be an iterator of different type, right? What's the point of skip? It's kind of weird. Why would you return such a like weird custom struct? Hello, Paris. Hello. You're just in time. We are learning Rust. Vivax came here and he seems to be proficient in Rust. I'm so glad he is here. Not gonna lie. Someone else. Poor Faris sits here all alone. Skip. Vivax, do you have like any explanation why does it return skip and not like another iterator? What's the point of like? Oh, I see, because it can fail to skip. So like if the len is 2, right, and I skip like 5, the n is gonna be 2 and not 5. That's the reason, right? Because generally you generally don't need to borrow iterators in multiple places. So 99% of iterator AP consume iterators and return new ones. Okay. No, I mean like the problem was why is it skip and not iterator, right? Why does it wrap iterator in like new struct? But I guess I see now. Hopefully. Okay, let's just do next. Oh, I'm going way too far. Next. Okay, it works. Let's check it out. Nice. What if I'll do several tests? Sum.md. Nice, so I can print several files at the same time. Can I do the same with cat? Oh. It doesn't print new line at the end of file, right? Test sum.md. It can. But do I remove trailing new line? Is it what I want to do? How do I even do it? Do I trim it? Does cat trim the input? Kinda confused. Give me a minute, Vivax, give me a minute, I'm gonna read it. Okay. Well, skip is the actual iterator that does the skipping. The method has to return an iterator and skip is that iterator. Yep. The return time could have been impl iterator item. What does this like item equals mean in generic this generic scope? If you know what the syntax is, no I don't. I mean, I'm familiar with these triangle brackets because they're like always used in different language for generics. But the stdlib uses a concrete type to let you store skip iterators in a struct. Okay. Okay, so like I can use any type which implements the iterator, right? That's what, I mean, at least how I get it. What do I do with trailing? Okay, let's forget about it for now. It works, it works. Next. I guess you know what? Do I want to stick read to string? I probably want to optimize it, or maybe there is something else I can do. Let's check if I'm not gonna pass any arguments actually. How did I do it? Cargo run. No, it doesn't work. Well, there's always optimizations that can be done. Yeah, I mean, there's just like some, you know, there's some point at which you're like, okay, this is a good amount of optimizations. I'm pretty satisfied. Maybe there is no such point. Hopefully there is. Okay, read to string. I was doing this. Where it was? This. So read to string. Path reader. Fast read. Okay, let's read through it. So reading a file line by line, memory efficient. Yeah, so buff reader is like pretty much the same I would do in Go, right? So like, I'm just creating a buffer and then like, I get chunks of file into the buffer. So we got the buffer new file, okay. Then we iterate reader lines enumerate, index line. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, reader, oh, I see. But why lines? Why lines? It's weird. Wouldn't you want like strict amount of bytes? Like you could do something more complex where you read the file in chunks and print them as you get them. You can read the file in parallel. Yeah, that's... Actually I was thinking, do I want to bring a sync to this project? Because I'm kinda, how do I say it? I heard a lot about Rust async. You know, like you have to install Tokio and all of that. So I have like this 20 lines of code. And then like, let's bring Tokio. And maybe it's gonna be for another project. Okay, let's do buff. What other options do I have? Read binary file in chunks. Yeah, that's what I want. Actually, I believe it's probably the fastest way to do it, isn't it? It's like the most efficient. Small binary file. Let's read. The binary equivalent of read to string, simple and direct. Okay, maximum control and low memory usage. Reads the file in chunks. In a loop. Yeah, that's what I want. How do you know which buffer size is the best? Is the problem I always struggled with. Like, the conclusion I came to is that you can't, and you have to just like test it on each machine. But I kinda don't like this answer, to be honest. Maybe the best option is to like do some like local files, right? Do some local config and let the application to dynamically probe the buffer size first n runs, and then just like save which run we're producing the fastest performance, right? I guess it's the best we can do. Maybe I'm missing something. Honestly, I would recommend using the Rust book over AI. It's the go-to resources for learning Rust and goes over everything in good order. It's just that, you know, like sometimes, like this particular example, probably yes. So if I do file read, it's gonna work, right? Reading a file, yeah. But what if like I have like a problem to solve and I don't know which tool I exactly need, right? And like I can't just find a tool, right? Reading a file, wait. Read to string, okay. A factor to improve modularity and error handling. Args, collect, parse config, okay. Parse config. Grouping configuring files. Args, config, parse config. The fuck? Wait, I'm skipped. Parse config, wait. Am I missing something? What is parse config? It's something custom they made, yeah. Config query, search for, okay, that's something, okay. Yeah, but like I want print files, not construct configs. Am I missing something? How is it called? Buffer reader, right? If I go here, buff reader, there's no such thing here. How do I find it? Do I have to like, okay. Well, step 1 is learn Rust, step 2 is solving problems. No, I don't. I don't agree. No. I do not agree. I cannot disagree more. I mean, there is obviously some balance, but like, I just can't. Oh, my microphone is kinda tilted. I can't like spend a week learning stuff and then only then started using it, right? I just lose motivation so quickly. When I have like this feedback loop, you know, when like I have a small problem, I have a small solution, then I have another small problem, and like I go, and I like learn everything, it just feels so much better, right? It just feels seamless, right? Like I will speak from experience, AI is not good at understanding Rust borrowing and ownership semantics. I mean, that's true, AI like have a lot of pitfalls, but like, it's good enough, isn't it? Like the moment it is bad, I will see that it's bad and like, I'll like, okay, I guess that's time to switch to something else. I mean, it looks like it helped me with this a lot, right? So I can immediately see that I have file read in a buffer. So it's IO method on file. Let's do it. Buffer size. Yeah. Like Vivox, do you always prepare before doing something? I mean, okay, this sounds kind of obviously you have to prepare, but like in a sense, do you learn everything in advance? It just feels, I don't know, weird. Like, and I don't think this is just me, right? There are a lot of people who I know who just always feel better when they learn in the progress. Buffer size 2048. I want to leave this, right? Then I go here and here. Yeah, so we got the pass. Right, so what I wanna do, first of all, it's not gonna work this way, right? I have to open file. I probably open in this loop. I probably want to create a new function. Fan print file. It's not how you do it, right? In Rust, this way. Print file, path. What is path? String. Okay, just a string. Huh? The fuck? Wait, am I doing something wrong? Wait. Expected one of column, add, or pipe? Oh, that's the reason. It's much type. Oh, okay. Fine. Yes or no, for big stuff, I plan to use a lot and understand. Wait, for big stuff, I plan to use a lot and understand. I tend to follow the recommended resources closely to make sure I don't miss fundamental, etc. If it's a smaller tool, I tend to learn the basics and go Googling. So for us, I would recommend going through at least the first chunk of the good, but for stuff like Docker, I do more Google specific stuff based learning. I mean, okay, so the problem is, right? It's not my first time I'm learning Rust. Like, I've been using Rust for some time already, so like, these concepts are kind of, like, I'm kind of familiar with them, I just have not been using a lot of them for a long time. And I remember when I was using it, I started reading Rust book, and it's not fun, right? It's not fun. And when it's not fun, you just can't dedicate time to it, right? Like, maybe I can force myself, but should I? I'm not sure, right? So like, I can't say that I understand borrowing concepts at this point, right? I have some much better understanding than before I was ever touching Rust. But still, like, especially after all the time I was not using Rust. And like the moment I reached lifetimes, damn, it was so bad. Lifetimes are just insanely bad. It's just awful. Like, the moment you reach lifetimes, I just wanted to cry. And like when I was reading the book about lifetimes, and I was like going through all the same paragraphs again and again. Like I was reading through each word, and it just doesn't make sense, you know. And I don't think you can fix it, right? I guess it's something that comes with time. You just like have to go through a lot of examples. You have to like fail a lot of time, and at some point you'll get some like vision. I guess maybe I'm wrong. Even then, I tended to at least skip the chapter titles for docs if you don't read the whole thing. At least know what tools are out there. Maybe you would like Rustlins. I also was playing around with Rustlins. Rust by example better. Yeah, time really are seeing you just have to get a feel for. Yeah. Okay, like so listen. The problem is. Where do I start? Like, I know Golang fairly well, and I have experience with JavaScript and a little experience with C and Zeek, right? And also I used Rust for some time, like several months, and it was like fairly simple use. And I feel like I have another like good amount of language understanding is that I don't have knowledge of standard library, right? Is that I don't have the feeling of borrow checker like with these lifetimes and borrowing and so on. And standard library, maybe I can go through docs, maybe I can just like Google everything I need, like Google/ask LLM. And for borrowing, I'm not sure if I can do anything about it. Maybe I can just practice Rust things. How's it called? Lifetimes at their core is just about prevention, use after free and aliasing. Yeah, but like, isn't that what borrow checker has to do, right? Why am I doing that? Like, let's be honest. Lifetime should not exist. Like, they should exist, but like they should not be in user space. A compiler should do it for me. It's a flaw, isn't it? I mean, as far as I can tell. Like, lifetimes is just they exist because borrow checker just can't prove everything, right? There is some cases at which borrow checker just I don't know. You'll see, and you will have to like specify that this variable will live after this variable and like so on. Just turns out that complex issues to solve. I mean, yeah, like okay, at this point I've solved like, come on guys, just solve the borrow checking, right? Just go and solve it. I mentioned it's a complex problem, but still. Well, the lifetimes that handle them for you in 90% of cases. Yeah, that's true. But these 10%, like 90% of cases, it works fine, but these 10%, you're gonna kill yourself, right? Like, I mean, it was my experience. It's only in very advanced and generic Rust you have to explicitly define them. Is it really that advanced? Okay, hopefully I'll just... Okay, I didn't reach the point. Yesterday I was doing... So I have this idea. I want to create end-to-end encrypted cloud storage as a service, right? So it's basically a backend storage with like this end-to-end encrypted blobs. And I'll build a thin SDK library, which is gonna have a C ABI. And you can pretty much create any client, which will use this cloud storage as a backend, so you like can store all the data and the client will do all the work. And it sounds kind of good because I think I can pretty much re-implement all the Google Suite, right? All the Google Drive, Google Photos, Google Documents, like everything with end-to-end encryption. And it's gonna be like open, customizable, and modular. And I think like, wow, wait, it sounds so good, right? But then yesterday I started doing authentication using OPAC. Do you know OPAC Auth? And it was so difficult. So there is this crate called OPAC KE. OPAC KE, which is from Facebook. Right, and I was like doing these examples and like simple login. Right, I was going through these, and there is like a lot of types, right? I have to implement these how's it called, traits, and I don't know what traits are these. I don't know what NIST P256 is. What is I don't know. I this is some like algorithmic standard algorithms for encryption or something, right? I just look at it and I thought like maybe just maybe I should maybe I don't know, like get this fresh air, right? Try Rust on something simple just because I was not touching it for a while. Like in most cases the compilers elided lifetimes are correct. I mean probably it was so long time ago, I can't remember what example it was that just drive me nuts. Anyway, print files. Vibex. We have to print files. First of all, what are we doing? We got the path, right? So we're doing file, let file equals IO. Why is it Unix? I don't want Unix. Fuck, wait. Cancel. Huh? Where is music? Wait. Huh? Is my stream alive? It seems to be. Anyway. Yeah, dot what? std IO read. How do you do it? File read. What is file? File system. Okay. Read file. So we open the file. It's gonna be path. Is it how you do it? Couldn't convert the error to red error. Oh, I see. What do I do then? I guess I'll just do fs. Error. Wait. IO result file. Okay. What am I even typing? Wait. IO. But yeah, lifetimes are hell. I tried to make borrowing to work in my current project, but it was just too much self-borrowing, so I just settled for cloning. I know, every time I hear about Rust, and like there are so many people who just like clone this, like whatever, just clone it. And I mean, maybe it's not that bad, right, as it feels. It's probably gonna be more efficient than JavaScript anyway. The part of the code isn't the bottleneck anyway, yes, it's like, and you can always rewrite later. So I'm doing a bit rewrite of that part of the code to be less messy, and it's just doing too much and keeping too much data at once. And I think the new design should be more borrow friendly. Yeah, like honestly, I was for a long time I was omitting Rust. Because I don't know, like it has this cool design stuff, right? Like I don't have to I have to worry about freeing memory, right? About memory allocation. I don't have to like allocate, free it. And at the same time, I don't have garbage collector, right? So it's kind of perfect. I don't, like, I love Go because you don't care about memory. And like, when you care about memory, you can still tweak it, right? But also, I love C, or maybe like at this point even Zig, because you can bring it anywhere, right? You don't have this like huge runtime. It like allows you to export to CABI, get CABI much easier, and it's just perfect in that sense. And Rust kind of checks both of the boxes, but at the same time, man, it's so hard. Like, I was thinking, do I really want like spend so many time fighting borrow checker, right? And the problem is I can't tell how long I will fight it, because I hear a lot of times that you have to fight borrow checker for quite a long time, right? Unless you're doing something simple like CLI or like web server or anything. But like if you're doing some logic, some like real logic, you have to fight it. I'm not sure if it's true. And for my idea of end-to-end encrypted cloud as a service, I guess Rust just fits perfectly, isn't it? Like, being memory safe, like almost fully memory safe by default, is like not a killer feature, but like a must for end-to-end encrypted service, I believe, right? When there is security matters, it's obvious it should be Rust, right? At the same time, Rust has a really good WASM bindings generation, right? So I can create SDK and I can like immediately convert it to WASM, so I can use it in JavaScript. I thought about using Zig first, but there are, like, it's not that mature in sense of encryption libraries. Also, I can use C libraries, and there is no this convenient tooling of converting SDK to WASM. I really like Rust because it lets me write efficient code while using generics, abstraction, etc. I'm not sure about efficient though, to be honest. Why? Because again, I'm not like that experienced in Rust, to be frank. But it felt like all the concepts in Go, I was grasping so much faster, and the result was also faster, right? So like in Rust, it's just so easy to get like clone or like arc mutexes when you do a sync and so on. And because of that, you just like kill your performance. And I just don't know how often this becomes the case, because like I knew it at some point it can become the case. Yeah, so it is. That's kind of how it is. IO result file. Okay. Wait, the fuck? I can do it this way? Inner file. These enum variants take one argument, but 0 arguments were supplied. The fuck you mean? Result? Type error. Is it because I have to do it this way? I don't get it. One generic argument, but 2 generic arguments were supplied. I'm confused. Well, the thing with Rust is that it lets you avoid those with confidence. If you manage to write your multi-threaded code to not need a mutex, then you know for a fact you didn't need the mutex unless you used unsafe, of course. Does it though always work this way? I mean, for instance, like, if we are talking about memory safety, right? Rust is not always memory safe. It can like, it removes these stupid moments when you just like use after free, right? Or like when you don't free memory or something, which is like really helpful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the fact that you can do it automatically without using garbage collector is just fantastic. Like, I really love that such language exists. But at the same time, what's the problem for me to like create records in HashMap and just never delete them, right? It's just like a stupid logic error, right? It's nothing. Compiler can't know that I don't intend it to be this way, right? But still, the memory gonna always grow because like I save data to the hash map and it just never frees. And in some sense, it's like literally a memory leak, isn't it? And I don't see like how can you prevent it in a compile time, right? It's probably impossible. I mean, that would be a memory leak in basically every language. Yes, that's, I understand, but like, it's still memory leak, right? So there is like some cases in which you still can break the language, right? And like I'm taking Go for instance. Go, although like all its flaws, I believe it could be a much better language, but still it's really good language. And I feel async in Go is really... Okay, not gonna lie, you can fuck up and Go pretty easy. No, okay, not gonna lie. I have to try Rust async, because is it really this safe? So like if it works, it works. Is it really? Oh yeah, Rust doesn't prevent memory leaks. Having a memory leak is not memory unsafe. Yeah, like Rust have safe APIs to leak memory, like SCD mem forget. What does it mean? Rust has safe APIs to leak memory? What do you mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. What? Very few use cases for it, of course. Wow, it's so weird. I kind of wonder what are these use cases. How do I fix it? What's the problem? Mismatch type. Expected file found. Brackets. Expected file. Huh? Oh yeah, that's... I'm so stupid, right? I have to return file. Why? Yeah. Okay, so what do? I just return file, right? And it's gonna... I do okay, and I return file here. Wow, yeah, it was so obvious. Why am I... Okay, it's just my bad, my bad. Anyway. No, wait. The fuck? Wait, it's not... Oh, yeah, I have question mark here, so it's gonna return the error if it's gonna happen, right? Can I do it this way though? Oh, I can do this way. But is it readable? I guess it's okay. Is it okay in Rust? Is it considered readable? Would you write such code in a library, Webex? But I use it in my project to leak an RC ref cell, because every other handle to it is a weak, but we need it to stay alive for the duration of the program. It's library, so it's structured like that, because in some more niche cases we don't want to leak it and instead return the handle to the user. Insane. Like, I'll pretend that I understood at least like 50% and I'll just say that's insane. Okay. This one works, print file. Oh, but it should print. Print. Result. Red error. Let's do it this way for now. How do I do that actually? So I don't... Can I make one set of... Like, are your errors a subset of my errors? Is it possible? I see GitHub link. Mount the element as a target ID. What is that? Metrics. Rust first front-end framework. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Sarah's the main contributor, right? It's fully a project. Interesting. I'm gonna dox you, man. I'm gonna know everything about you just in a moment. I know, just feel so good about, you know, like diving deep into information about people. like, I feel this, like, my profile doesn't, oh, it's okay. Yeah, so like, I feel that's the reason like why there is like some people who always like go here. And like, Exim Hackerman after downloading Graphene OS. By the way, I didn't switch, so I still have Graphene OS running, right? So I thought I'll switch because I don't have Google Pay, right? But as you can see, I still have Graphene OS installed. And I don't think I'm gonna remove it, probably. I'll just probably switch to like physical cards. I don't like it, I hate it. I don't have like Revolut physical cards. I have to order it and so on, but you know, like, I'm just thinking, I went so far, I got that deep in the rabbit hole. Like, everything works good, like, I'm using Graphene OS and like, there is no cases in which like I don't like it. Except one. Except this one with Google Pay. And I'm thinking like, fuck, do I have like really to cancel everything just because of that? Probably I'll just eat it. The first thing you did when I added you on Discord, you tried to OSINT my ass? The fuck you mean? What is OSINT? Is it like dogs? Open source intelligence is a collection and analysis of data gathered from open source. But it's so cool, Paris, isn't it? Like it's open, isn't it? It's so Tell me, is it bad? It is cool, but okay, listen. There is nothing like, it's not like I'm using it in a bad purpose, you know? It's not like I'm going like really deep, like to know the name of your mom, you know? And is it even true? How have I like seen you? You're lying, it was not true. It's not true. I don't remember that. Okay, let's go through this profile. I am Viv. Is it your real name? Vivox. Sorry, you said. Fuck, how to ban him? I have to mute first. No? Okay. I tried to search you up with your username. That's not true, you can't prove it. Oh, website. I love this. What a flash ban. Vivox, what I'm gonna remake it. You should. You should. Oh, why it's not? Fuck. Please. Oh, Nedrix. Okay, I was here. Error Mancer. A library for creating. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Why doesn't it work? A library for creating function-specific error enums in Rust in a clean and simple way. Create a function-specific error enums. So it's like this error on the maximum level. Right, so it's automatic this error. Open file, open. Error Mancer. Errors, error, surges on error. Okay. Open file. Open file, error. So it basically combined several. You basically combined just several errors in one, right? Fuck, that's what I need right now. Because I have this file system error, right? But also I'll have red error, and I don't want to return file system error because I don't need to return a file, right? And it's just. I can't even dox myself, to be honest. You just don't try to hard enough, you know. Like obviously, if you dox yourself, that means well, I don't have a privacy in the internet. I'm in the middle of actually, like, to be honest, I'm thinking about what if I'll dox myself, because I'm curious about how many info I'm not it's not, which is I don't consider public about myself is public, but I don't quite know how to do it, and I'm not sure if I really want to put effort in it. Like I went through all the breaches about my mails, right? And there is no breach for my new mails. So, and I also have different passwords for each server. So I'm in the middle of writing a front-end framework. Yeah, it's this one which you should send to me, right? Netrix. Is it called after metrics? This logo is actually pretty cool. I love it. It's so minimalistic. Do I? Please, a simple example. Counter value signal. Oh, signal. You know what that's signal. Signal. That was signal. Yes, this one, signal. It was signal. Wow, why Alex, you have a whole messenger in your front-end framework? No way. It's so cool. Okay, it feels so stupid. Yeah, but obviously signals are way to go. Prelude, okay, counter, signal, render counter, implement element counter. So you return an implementation, right? So it's like an interface in Go. W signal. Like I'm trying to move all people I know to signal. Honestly, it's kind of hard. But I'm doing good progress. I have, I guess, like 8 contacts in Signal already. Okay, E. What is E? Is it element? Where do I get it? I get it from here, right? Button. Text. STX value. Render CTX. Okay, I guess. Okay. On event click. Events click. It feels so weird, like you pass it as a type. Okay, I mean semantically it's pretty sweet, almost like in JavaScript. I don't mean that JavaScript semantically pretty. Forget about what I said. Forget about it. JavaScript is horrible. Mute CTX event CTX counter. Why I don't have music running? CTX +1. Don't you have like how's it called? Rust UI frame. Wait. It's front-end, yeah, it's not UI, my bad. Oh, it's actually not my bad, that's what I expected. Front-end framework. Vivax, what is like the difference between... Fuck, where is it? It has such a weird name, not GUI. It starts with O if I'm not mistaken. Oh. And when I was checking, it was pretty good. Nobody uses you. Leptos, why I said it starts with O. Leptos. Right, it's a front-end framework, and as far as I know, it's pretty good. It also uses signals. It also like really inspired by what's called Solid.js, right, and Svelte. So let me read. Let me read. Why there are so many messages? I'm gonna make it. I can even dox myself. I'm in the middle of writing. Okay, it's an interesting idea. Not quite sure. I love it, to be honest. It has pros and cons, like everything does. It's not for internal APIs, but for application level errors, etc. You usually want something custom with this error. Yeah, you mean like it's gonna become a mess real quick? I guess that's like the problem, right? Doxing yourself is a good idea. I'm pretty sure there was a phishing campaign aimed towards Rust users using the name of Crazy.io. There are always these like package vulnerability problems. They always like push some malware in there, and you hope that someone will get there. Fun fact: W signal. It's typed because GS is hell. We want to be type safe and tie the event name to the event type you get. Okay, and this is the best way to do that at compile time. Okay, EGUI. Yeah, no, like I know EGUI, but it's not kind of the same. It uses T, right? The architecture, which is actually pretty good. I tried T, I guess like twice, and it was pretty good. Obviously, probably twice is not enough, but like, it's just so simple, right? It just feels so simple, so solid. JavaScript is hell, valid. Yeah, I don't like Leptos because it copied JavaScript patterns which don't work well in Rust. Huh. So there is... okay. Like the whole copy setters and getters stuff for signals is just such a strange thing to do in Rust. Okay, I'll just trust you. I mean, you see, you seem to be... you look like a person who knows Rust, right? Right? So there is... you wanna say there is no framework which like does front end in a Rust way. There was another framework. It's something related to leaves, I guess. Rust front end. Me too, I know Rust. I have about 200 hours on game. Shut up, Forest, please. In the kind of way. Wait, Forest. Are you bragging about your brain rot? Or am I missing something? Don't cry, Forest. It's kind of weird. Like sometimes I have this feeling, you know, to like joke about people in a harsh way, but I don't really mean it to be harsh, right? And like at the same time, like I want to joke, but like maybe it's so weird. Like I don't want to be plain too, right? I don't want to like to just like, you know, be so, how you say it, so sterile, right? But at the same time, I just want to make people feel bad, right? Don't want to hurt them. So Accent tried to dox me. Insult me. Tell me to shut up. Crazy. I was not doxing you. I was not insulting. Anyway. Front-end frameworks. Front-end frameworks. There is another signal-based front-end framework. Leptos. You. Nobody use you. Who the fuck wants to use React in Perseus? Sauron. It sounds... Is it it? Vivox, do you know what I'm talking about? You probably know all front-end frameworks, right? There's a good list of Rust front-end frameworks on GitHub. I think it was in your search result. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. Deoxys, I know this one. I guess it's kind of good because it also allows you to build native applications, right? It's not like only a front-end framework. It's just UI framework first of all, isn't it? Oh, I know this Bleeds, they were working on it, but it was so slow. Slow not like in performance, but in development. I have even started. Yeah, and like I'm not sure if there is a reason considering there is like EagueUI and this UI framework which is made by Zed. EagueUI is also good. Leptos, Netrix, Sauron, Sycamore, this one. Yeah, I heard a lot about this one. It should be good, isn't it? And yes, my lip is on that list. Seriously? Wait. Oh, 34 stars. Wow, that's cool. Wait, is it like... No, freaking wait. I'm gonna investigate it. Wait, I'm gonna learn everything. You came there and like, guys, can we add my library to this list? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, to be honest. But still. Can you load? Please, can you load? I wasn't the one who added it, no. Wow, seriously? Well, I guess that's a reason to be proud, honestly, if your library... Virtual DOM, yes, fuck it. No, yes. Okay, so remove this two immediately, remove it. No. SSR. Yes. No. Yes. What is it, Vivox? What is the state of SSR? Probably, I guess it's just like, it's not implemented, right? It's in early stages. What am I even asking? Alright, that's probably, I guess, considering like doing it from scratch, it should be like open to implementation, right? But not implemented. Sauron, yes. Yes. Remove this one. Rendering HTML, canvas. HTML, canvas. Remove this too. Who the fuck wants front-end UI in canvas? It's just terrible. Am I what, using Flutter or something? Wouldn't the commit history be a better place to look? Not really. Is it? Like, can I search for a person here? Oh, I can. I feel such a grandma, like a anyway, Vivox. Okay, so you never committed to it, right? Damn, looks good. Architecture. FRP, what is FRP? Functional reactive programming. It's a programming paradigm for reactive programming, asynchronous data flow programming using the building blocks of functional programming. MapReduce filter, FRP has been used for okay, so is it Solid.js from Rust world? Vivox, tell me. Is it Solid.js? I'm pretty sure there are SSRF risks in Deoxys. I can't remember what SSRF is. It like server-side request forgery? In a server-side request forgery attack, the attacker can abuse functionality on the server to read or update internal resources. The attacker can apply or modify a URL which is the code running on the server. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So basically, it's just like, yeah, you change the URL, and because it's gonna be the same for all the users, it doesn't check you for like some token or anything, right? It's easy to avoid it with token, which is unique for each user, but because it works for the URL works for each user, it doesn't require any verification, it just executes. That's the problem of attack, right? How do I say it? Not the reason, but like the main point. And how do you know about this, about Deoxys? Netters doesn't have SSR. I guess the person who edited it wasn't sure. It is on the roadmap as if Weave doesn't go insane from implementing it. Maybe that I thought that's the reason it was not added, right? I mean, okay. So we got T, Sycamore. Let's compare your library and Sycamore. We shall them no. Yes, probably in the future. HTML, FRP. What's the difference? Oh, that's front-end frameworks. The fuck? Why is there so many frameworks? Wow, server frameworks. Actix Web is... Oh no, it's not outdated. Yeah, here's outdated. So no way it's outdated. I tried to learn it, I don't know. Okay. Deoxys is a good example of nobody should use because it's immature and it has no vulnerabilities. It's immature? It exists for like 4 years, I guess. Isn't it? Three years. Definitely more than 3 years, right? Okay, whatever. I mean, honestly, if I would want to do cross-platform UI, I will just use Flutter. Is there like anything else I can... Oh, I can do front-end frameworks, right? This Flutter. I mean, I can, but who wants to use UI in the canvas? The fuck? I mean, I think the more important difference are in the API design. Okay, which my README goes into was the part you stop reading. Oh, sorry, Vivox. So now features. No macro DSL. Macro-based DSLs break format in Rust. Nice. such a great decision, Fireworks. Not gonna lie. Like, to be honest, I feel like people are overusing macros in Rust are just so hard, right? Like, yeah. So, how's it? It's Sycamore. View. But still, it's not. It's button is a function still. What does view does? What does view do? I wonder if the Red Sea could freeze. It could not. It's really salty. Macros are amazing for the right thing. In my opinion, attribute macros were a mistake. I have no idea what is attribute macros. Attribute macros. Procedural macros. Proc macro. It was said by the genius Terry. King Terry is adorable. Whereas I believe you're the biggest fan of Terry, honestly. Like, I have a friend, like a friend of mine with whom I live. He's also a fan of Terry Davis, but like not to the degree you are. Like, you are on another level. I don't think there is like any person higher than you in this regard. Networks uses macros in a way that Rust analyze the handles. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Like, you know, whenever this happens, I feel like there's also this pattern. Sometimes people do this in Go and it just feels terrible. When you do SQL queries in strings and you just sit there and like, people, why are you doing that? The fuck is that? Who the fuck wants to read SQL queries in string? Don't do that. Don't do that. Macro rules and very simple procedural ones. Okay, I am no doubts. Yeah, we aren't saying no macros. We're saying no macros that are pointed right. Balance, nice. Callbacks use references to state. Instead of closing capturing state setters, native callbacks take a reference to the state, which better lands. I don't quite get it. I have to see it. JavaScript style binding solution. Is it? Native is a compile time CSS and a set binding solution. Wait. No, wait. It's completely different. What am I reading? Style binding? Set binding solution that works with dependencies out of the box. Is it custom written? Ybox, is that you did it yourself? I mean, it's written custom, so it's probably... was it custom? It is a compile time CSS asset bounding solution that works with the dependent. Isn't it hard? Like, if we have a custom bundler? But can't you, like, there is this thing, is it called Turbo? Which is written in Rust? Turbo bundler. Turbo repo. They're the same guys, but I'm not sure. There was some bundler for JavaScript in Rust. No way you can just like import it. Turbo repo. Build system for JavaScript. Yeah, so it should be a bundler too. Instead of move cursor set 10, matrix uses ctx value 10. So is it, you're talking about this this one, right? Go back. Use reference to state. Oh, I see. What does move do? I forget. I was reading about move. So it basically executes it and moves out of memory, right? So it's like free, isn't it? Or like, no, it probably doesn't make sense. Does it? But anyway, the fact that you don't need to use setters and getters is just... Hey man, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna start it. Maybe at some point. I just, to be honest, to be absolutely frank, I just feel that writing front end in Rust is a terrible idea, right? I'm gonna straight up open all my cars. I feel like doing front end is shit. I'm gonna agree with you. Like, JavaScript is so terrible to go through. Like, it feels bad. Still, it's like, it's not. It's like at least there are some people there, right? When you go to Rust front end development, you're like, you feel like you're a third-party citizen, right? Like not even second. It's just. A standard bundler for Wasm Rust is trunk. But we need more integration to allow some of our features. Okay, okay. It well moves a value into a closure. Move value. But where is value? So you don't move any value, right? So it's just a closure. But wait, this is a closure too, isn't it? What's the point of move then? I don't get it. I don't get it. We have dogs if you want to take a look at more examples. I feel like I feel like you're like okay. Like you're trying to sell it to me, honestly. Not like I'm against it. But read me, summary. How to demonstrate over the code in Twitch chat. Thank you for no new lines, Twitch. True. Wow, you have such good documentation? No way. Is it AI generated? Tell me, Vilox. Is it AI Vilox? It's so well formatted, Vilox. No, actually it's really solid. Like, even if it's AI generated, it's definitely was... It isn't, I roll all of this. You're insane, man. You're insane. I mean... There is no problem with AI generated documentation, you just have to like verify it, right? It's just like, have to tweak it. But man, you're insane. Definitely a star for me. And how many lines of code is it? Crease? Dagger pipeline? What is Dagger? CLI? Macros shared? Okay. Also check, it's around 20k lines of Rust. Not that bad actually. Actually not that bad. What about Sycamore? How many lines does it have? Fuck, I'm so lost. Anyway, I'm gonna end soon, so like, I guess it's fine. I just want to go through your profile one more time. Website, uni, Norway. We are doxing this man. We are doxing. So in you. Well, give me a few minutes, and like all your already public information gonna become more public. W Norway. MTNU, how does it, what does it, like, what does it stand for? Probably we'll never know. Degree CS. Counter-Strike? No way, Viberx, do you have degree in Counter-Strike? W, man. It's just... Wait, are you a man? Wait, you have... Wait. Now I feel kinda bad. Anyway. Pronounce they, she, he. Okay, my bad. My bad. H20. Notable projects. Matrix. 34. Netrix. Why am I reading Matrix? Error Mancer. Spinny Jumper. I have to read it. My mom is from Norway. Norway is probably a great country to live in. How cold is it in Norway? Can I... Climate. Vivox, how cold is it in Norway? What temperature do you have right now? Climate of Norway. I want temperature. I want a graph. Give me a graph. Oh. Why do I have the cities? I want Norway at all. Like, completely. January. What is low? It's actually not that low. Is it because it's like close to the ocean, right? Because of that? But still, in the summer, it's like 15 degrees. Actually, maybe it's okay-ish. 6 degrees apparently. I think I go outside. Fuck. Didn't saw that coming. Didn't see. Who needs to go outside when you have Terry at home? Okay, guys, it was really great stream. No, wait. I have one more thing. Never mind, I guess. Vivex, what the fuck is that? Can you explain it? No way I have to install it. Oh. Never mind. Oh! I got it. Oh, I have to load. Fuck. Oh, so there was a platform on which I should go, right? Fuck, it's so hard. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm going. Fuck, nah. I forget it was the right button. Oh yeah, it's meant to be hard. Fuck. Can I restart? I want to restart. Ah! Restart. No way, I'm going out of this pit. No way. This is made in Rust, by the way. I mean, I can tell. Not in, like, my mouse died. GG's, guys. No, it isn't. Wait, where is my mouse? Oh, it's okay. I thought my PC died. Fuck. Okay. Ah, it was the wrong button. Okay, blue is right, red is left. Okay, good. We can go. What the fuck was that? No. I'm gonna quit it. No, I'm not playing it. Thank you for coming. Yes, thank you for coming. It was a great stream. Not gonna lie, like, seriously. And welcome, Vivox. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And see you tomorrow. Come on, Exim, love to my empty love. The fuck is empty? CIA.